Simon Ekpa, a former Lati city councillor originally from Biafra, stood before the Paijet Heme District Court this Friday. The charges? Serious ones. He's accused of taking part in a terrorist organization and encouraging criminal acts online. And the people come first. If you're tired of half-told stories, stick around. Let's get into today's headlines. In Finland, a high-profile case is making waves both at home and abroad. Simon Ekpa, a former Lati city councillor originally from Biafra, stood before the Paijet Heme District Court this Friday. The charges? Serious ones. He's accused of taking part in a terrorist organization and encouraging criminal acts online, all in support of Biafra's independence movement. Prosecutors claim Ekpa coordinated online activities from Finland that, under Finnish law, could be classified as terrorism. They're asking for a 6-year prison sentence. But how strong is the case? State prosecutor Samsa Hakala says they've gathered plenty of online evidence and digital communications to back up their claims. However, there's a major hurdle. The alleged crimes happened in Nigeria, not in Finland. That makes it harder to track down specific details. Ekpa's defense lawyer, Carly Gumaris, has raised red flags about the credibility of evidence coming from Nigerian sources. He pointed out that relying on foreign reports, especially from a politically charged environment, makes the case even more complicated. Can you really try a man in Finland for actions allegedly carried out thousands of miles away? Ekpa has denied all charges during police interviews, including accusations that he tried to procure weapons for pro-Biafra groups. And this isn't just about terrorism. He's also being investigated for aggravated tax fraud. Born in Biafra, Ekpa 2007 as an athlete. He later became involved in local politics, even serving on Lati's public transport board. But today, his future hangs in the balance as the court proceedings continue. Biafrans maintain that the case against Ekpa is politically motivated and that he remains innocent of all charges. Meanwhile, across Nigeria and the diaspora, Biafrans marked May 30th with silence, prayers, and powerful symbolism. This is not just a date on the calendar. It is a living memory, a day soaked in sorrow and pride. Why May 30th? The late Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu declared Biafra's independence. It was a reaction to brutal killings, deep-rooted political marginalization, and a tilted military structure that left the Igbo people vulnerable and voiceless. What followed was 3 years of war, starvation, and death. Over 1 million lives, many of them innocent children, were lost. Though the guns went silent in 1970, the pain never did. General Gowon may have declared, "No victor, no vanquished," but generations later many are still asking, was that really true? In Umuahia, the capital of Abia State, it was a city in stillness. Streets were empty, markets locked, schools closed, banks shut their doors. Residents obeyed the sit-at-home directive issued by IPOB and other pro-Biafra groups like BRGIE and USB. Despite the government's threats, the order was widely respected. Tricycles and a few vehicles dotted the roads, but the usual hustle and bustle was missing. There was no sign of security personnel patrolling or disrupting the calm. Unlike previous years, no clashes were reported. Instead, some youths took to the streets. Uncertainty. Biafra Day wasn't only observed in Nigeria. In Japan, Biafrans held solidarity marches. In Israel, the UK, and other parts of the world, the message was the same. Biafra lives on. This year's Biafra Day wasn't just a memory, it was a message. And that's it for today's bulletin. If this report helped you see beyond the headlines, go ahead. Like, share, and subscribe. Your support keeps us reporting the truth, no matter where it leads. Stay alert, stay informed, and as always, keep your eyes open and your heart strong. Until next time.
Resources here. All you can see is brain resources. Look at building. This is Japan. Everything is working accordingly. They don't need nobody to help them. Everything is working here. Look at flyover. This is flyover. Japan does not have mineral resources, but they do have brain resources. But in the zoo, all we have is criminal politicians. Milking the nation to the ground. Shame upon them all. Biafra shall be free. I told you that Japan does not have mineral resources. All they have is brain resources. Look at what they built. We have mineral resources that cause us mayhem, cause us trouble in the highest order. We pray God let us mineral resources dry up so that we can have peace. We do not belong to Hausa Fulani. Free Biafra, let it be. Biafra! Biafra! God bless Japan. God bless Japan. God bless Japan. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra.
Tata bụ 30th of May. Taa bụ Remembrance Day of our foreign heroes. Tata ka a na-akpọ ya as a Biafran Day. Ịma na asị when you go to Rome, you behave like a Rome. All this side of pattern of this Eastern Igbo si na fa bụ ndị Biafran si welu nke amalụfa ịghọtago so ịbịa inyefa flawa fa gị na fa ekwesịrị ị na-akọ na ike ihe ndị a na-eme tata so ị na-anya efu na enwero movement ebe nnọ tata bụ head bridge ebe a na-eke esi dị efu na enwero movement so ọ ya ka nsị nọ onye ihe a na-akpọ onye a bụ Ojukwu Ikemba Nnewi ọ ya bụ Ojukwu ịbịa ala ikwunyere ya maka ọ bụrụ na ikwunyere ọlị ya gbawa okwu ọnọkọta ọ na-abụ ọnọkọta aka adịrị ya mma ọkụọ ya rararararara so ebe anyị nọ tata bụ na head bridge nke m na-ekwu oyi ma ọzọ mma na-enye unu update ghọtago ahụ ịgba ọsọ ọrụ ya
in remembrance of over 5 million died during Biafra Nigerian genocide war. Iceland is flying Biafran flag. God bless Biafra.
The dream they strong, the vision they clear. Biafra land, we they fight, we know they fear. For the road they rough, but we they move. For the freedom we seek, now the path we choose. Them feet hold us down, but we don't go bow. Biafra go rise, we they shout them now. Biafra will be free, let the people sing. From the valleys low to the mountain king. No retreat, no surrender, we go stand as one. Till the struggle don't end, till the victory don't come. Biafra will be free, hear the voices loud. For the land we love, we gon' make them proud. The chains go break, the sun go shine. Biafra land, now your time, now your time. Oh, the struggle deep, but we did stand tall. For the freedom of Biafra, we did give our all. From the rivers to the forest, every town they cry. For the land we did love, we go reach the sky. Them fi talk say, we know fi achieve. But the fire in our hearts, no they ever leave. We did fight for justice, for peace, for home. Biafra land, we did claim our home. On the road they rough, but we did move. For the freedom we seek, not the path we choose. Them fit hold us down, but we no go bow. Biafra go rise, we dey shout some down. Biafra will be free, let the people sing. From the valleys low to the mountain king. No retreat, no surrender, we go stand as one. Till the struggle don't end, till the victory don't come. Biafra will be free. Hear the voices loud. For the land we love, we gon' make them proud. The chains go break.
Alright guys, welcome to my channel guys. So you guys have seen what happened over there. Today being the 30th day of the month of May, Simon Ekpa appeared in the Parliament court in Lati, Finland. You saw all that happened over there. You saw all the displays and and also the protest or the celebration that happened in Japan and another one that happened in other countries that were actually live streamed. You saw all the event that happened over there. But just in case this is your first time, okay, you're seeing Simon Ekpa in this kind of situation. Of course, it is normal. And one thing that you also have to understand is that Biafran government is working so hard to make sure that Simon Ekpa gets the justice he deserves and also the freedom. You see how they have also framed all that happened, but that's no case. All those things, God knows that all those things are not actually the reality of what happened. So let's just keep our hands on desk, and keep praying that everything goes well. All right, so we'll see you in our next video. Thank you.